We have some breaking news as the San Francisco 49ers Super Bowl rematch with the Chiefs has officially been leaked by Jordan Schultz of Bleacher Report. We already heard earlier in the day when the San Francisco 49ers will be opening week 1 against the New York Jets on Monday Night Football, but we now have the Super Bowl rematch, and this game will be taking place on October 25th, which falls on week 7, and this game will air at 1:25 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think one of the first things to take away that kind of jumps out at this news is that it's not a primetime game. You would think a Super Bowl rematch between Brock Purdy, Patrick Mahomes, when you look at the Super Bowl, it was a phenomenal game regardless of the outcome for the 49ers. Went into overtime. It really was an electric game if you take your 49ers fandom out of it. But outside of that, I think that's the biggest surprise. Where's the primetime action? And again, this will be a home game for the 49ers. Chiefs will be traveling to the Bay. And interesting, on the call will be Tom Brady. So Tom Brady will be entering the booth this year for the first time. And he'll be commentating on these games, and he'll be covering this one. So we're going to probably get a couple more leaks, as tomorrow is the big day for the schedule release. But so far, 49ers know they got 2 big games. Again, one of them being Monday Night Football Week 1 home opener against Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. And then we now know Week 7, Kansas City Chiefs coming to Levi's Stadium for the Super Bowl rematch, obviously. If you're a San Francisco 49er fan, you are looking for much, much, much better outcome. A little bit of revenge, a little bit of, you know what the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, just can't get by them. Just can't get by those Chiefs. Feel like they have our number. So hopefully this is an opportunity. And I think when we look at the timing of this game versus the Chiefs, week 7, it kind of reminds me of when we found out last year the 49ers were going to be playing the Eagles. Remember that? Because the last game that the 49ers had played was in the NFC Championship game against the Eagles, and that didn't go the 49ers' way either. And that was some of the debate of the offseason. When do we want to play the Eagles? And I was kind of like, I want them week 1. Let's knock them in the face right away. But we saw it shifted to the middle of the season. I think it was after week 10, I believe. So it's like a week 11 matchup with Philly, and the 49ers absolutely stomped them on their home turf. So one of the positives of having a big matchup like this later on in the year is for the simple fact that you can kind of work through the kinks of the early portion of the year. I always talk about the first 4 weeks of the season essentially being the preseason for the starters, because in today's NFL, you're lucky if starters get maybe a half in preseason. When you look at the training camp structure, you're getting maybe 5 to 6 training camp padded practices. So that first month of the season for a lot of teams is really just kind of fine-tuning, getting into a groove, getting into a rhythm, and then you typically will see teams kind of fall into place after that. So for the 49ers, I don't mind it being week 7. I think right kind of smack dab in the middle of the year makes sense. I would have preferred this to be a primetime game for all the world to see, because it is a Super Bowl rematch and you got such high-profile quarterbacks going at it. You know, the reigning kind of #1 quarterback in the league in Patrick Mahomes, considered by many, and you have the hot up-and-coming Brock Purdy hipping on his heel, nipping at his heels to kind of take over the crown. But overall, I like the placement of the game. I think, I think it's a good spot to be. So you guys let me know in the comments below how you guys are feeling about this. I'm actually doing a live right now, and they're saying on the live that that Friday that's a Friday. All right. So the 40 Friday. All right. Well, we'll double check that. Again, this report came from Jordan Schultz of Bleacher Report on his original tweet. He said the game is on the 25th. That's a Friday. We'll see. We'll see if that is correct in regards to the actual date, but it does fall on week 7. That we do know. So we shall see. Let me know what you guys think about the 49ers playing Chiefs week 7. Let me know what you guys think about what the best game on the schedule is going to be in 2024. Let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.